Isaiah is telling them is, what you think looks like peace is a sham, right? That it's not peace at all. That every morning you wake up and you live in your nice house and you ignore your neighbor. Every morning you wake up and you ignore all the places of brokenness around you, and you live in a world of a sort of escapism. This is a cheap imitation of peace. And that cheap imitation of peace can hold, but it can only hold for a while, right? And my suspicion is, when you hear that description of this, you'll recognize that you've had that experience, right? That you know you're just barely keeping it together, right? That you're just barely hanging on. Sometimes this happens to us most often in grief. And when we start to feel grief, we're like, I can't, if I let this start to go, I can't pull this back, right? That the floodgates will open and I'm done, right? And that's what the prophet Isaiah is telling them is about to happen. He says, you can look and you can paint over this, you can put the vinyl siding on the outside of your house, but underneath that, it's barely hanging together. And at some point, it's going to crack enough and start to fall apart.